Yes, sir.
Okay, listen to the topic properly. What is the single most thing for the development of a country? First, lead, economic. Second, social. Third, military. I will again repeat the topic. What is the most important thing for the development of a country? The first lead is economic development. Second, social development. Third is military. So, are you clear with the topic?
Yes. Yes.
Pritam, have you listened the topic or not?
So, friends, we have been given an important topic to be discussed on, and in my opinion, economically stronger countries are having better chances of getting more developed, because I think if a country is economically developed, they can develop their country socially as well by providing quality education, as well as they can enhance their military, increasing more budget for the defenses, making more and more defense equipments to make their military strong. So I think economically greater countries have much chances of development.
Yes, I am very much satisfied with this statement. And another thing that I would like to add here is, apart from the economical development, I think the social development is also a major norm that is very much important to develop of any country. Because currently, right now, if we see the conditions of the countries, there are many developed countries are there, but still they are suffering from a huge pandemic disease of COVID-19. So I think there is something lack of social development is there. That's why they have underestimated the diseases in the past. So the social development is the highest norm according to my.
Adding to you, I would like to say that if the society is developed, then they will have the qualities like punctualities and the focus towards their career and their goal. So, if the society is developed, so it is more focused towards the development of a country, and it will surely leads to the economic development as well as. And military development is also important for the country because we have to protect our people from the other people also, like terrorists and other militants.
So I agree with your
I
point.
would like to say that
I continue with
economic
economic.
development is the most important because as we are economically sufficient, we can develop the any field required, whether it can be the military field or it can be the medical field. But the economical sufficiency will lead to the best of the way.
Yes, I'm very much appreciated with this point. And another thing that I would like to add here is that military development is also very much important for any country to being developed as compared to the other competitors. Because specifically talking about India, so we are following a diplomatic way of relationship with their nation countries, that is Pakistan and China. And many foreign experts also suggested that India must have to be enhance their military power if they want to be a developed country, as between the between the China and the Pakistan.
Adding to you,
Yeah,
I would like to
surely
say
the
that
military.
military could
If,
develop with the technology, and technology would come from the human resources, and human resources would come from the social value of the people. If we educate, if we build good human resources with the efforts of society, and they will produce the rich quality human resource, and that will increase the military as well as the uh, economic to the nation.
I agree with
yeah,
your point,
surely
but
increasing the social standards of people
economic
would
development is important because
develop a nation. But also, in my opinion, the social standards are raised only if a quality education is provided, so that the young generation would get a high moral and contribute towards the society. And also talking about the the as my previous speaker talked that Pakistan are a little bit having a great their militaries. This is China, this is because they have a higher budget for their militaries, have greater equipments, air jet military in my opinion, if a country is economically strong, they have at both social and military.
Yeah, adding to your point, I would like to add that economically, if a country is strong, it has the great power to attract more other countries to it, and give them a chance that they'll favor them of their side, they'll favor
Yeah.
them into their side, and which will help them to increase their military power as well. And economically, if a country is strong, it becomes a opportunity that country becoming economically well developed, which helps the other nations also to develop as a whole.
Yes, I am very much satisfied with this statement. And apart from that, I would like to present a statistical report which has been published by the World Economic Forum Davos this year, and according to which India was get us 48th rank, which is, I think, it's not being such a good rank for being a developing country. So definitely it clearly emphasizes that if we want to be a developed country, so have to work hard in our economy. We have to enhance our GDP more. We have to increase the foreign direct investments in many of the developed countries, those who are highly enhanced with the new type of new generation technologies. So definitely, economical development booster is the only way if we want to develop our country.
Yeah, adding to
Yes,
your
if we
point, I
talk
would say
about
that
the
in case of economic development, it brings other technologies, new technologies to your country, and
Yeah.
it helps you to be strongest part of the world. It helps
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
to be strong, and it helps you to attract others also.
yes,
Which
if we
helps
talk
your
if we talk
it
about
helps.
the nations like Israel and the USA. Israel is a small nation. Due to the economic development, it has developed its military and scientific technology, and it is the one of the top researcher country in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which and USA
Exactly.
USA mm, USA is a developed country, and it is very economically stronger, and this could be the economy place that for the developed country, and developing country could inspire by other countries.
Yes,
Yes, friends.
I'm appreciative to
We
be with your
uh,
point. And another thing that I would like to add in this point is, like in the point, it is clearly emphasized that the military power enhancing is the another way which can prove a country to be a developed country. For example, if I talk about the USA, why it is called as a developed country? Because definitely they have worked hard to enhance their military power. For example, if I say F-22 Raptor fifth fighter aircraft, very famous throughout the world, which has been developed by the USA. So this is a remarkable thing that we can say that if we want to be a developed country, we have to develop our military power. Being a developing country, we are also trying to make our fifth generation fighter aircraft under MCA project, but it is not being developed right now. So it is important. If we want to develop, we have to develop our military power first.
Yes,
yes,
USA is
friends,
also having the
developing
war with
military
the
and
Mexico country.
economy will
Mexico
surely
Yeah.
help us to develop.
USA
But
is also
I
making the
also
war on the Mexico border, and Israel is having the anti missile anti missile launcher could that could destroy any missile that attack on its boundary.
Yeah.
okay, friends. Yes, surely the economy, when an country is economically strong, it helps. But if we see that raising an economy is not an aim of increasing it 1 or 2 days, not even in 1 or 2 years, so it
Yeah.
has playing in long run. So instead of it, if the people of the countries are socially encouraged to be the entrepreneurs, to start their startups, to increase the industries in India, would eventually
Mhm.
help to increase the economic standards of India. So,
Yeah.
encouraging people, youths in the country socially to help to increase the GDP of the nation would also be help to develop a nation.
Adding to
Yeah.
you,
Raise
if we
the
talk
social
about
status of the society. We need an investment in the health sector. We need an investment in the education sector. We need investment in most of the sectors. So for that investment, it would be better to we should be have a strong economic so that we it will support everything and we will develop the socially.
Yes, if we
So
talk about Japan, the another nation uh, which have demilitarized its army after the Hiroshima and Nagasaki with the Treaty of USA, but it focused on the corporate sector and built its economy. It focused on the morals and started many corporates like Sony and its many military companies. So and with this, it has now become the developed countries, and I think economic plays a major role for developing a nation.
yeah, adding to your point, like Japan is a very small country as compared to India, but it has developed a great economy, which is which is more than India. So it helps them to bring good technologies, which helps also in globalization, and it helps its people to grow socially as well.
Hmm. Yes, I'm very much satisfied with this point, and here I would like to add another point in this same example, talking about Japan. So, being after the impact of the Second World War, the nuclear attacks in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, there was a huge economical loss which been faced by the Japan. And now, if we talk about the present scenario in the Japan, how developed they are, so definitely here, I think it is only be possible with the public cooperation with the government. How they have emphasized themselves to be a developed country, to do their work with full of motivation. So definitely, it is nothing but the social development, I think. And I think this is the great example we can say that if a country want to be a developed country, so definitely it have to be they have to be develop the spirit of development amongst their citizens.
Yeah, adding to you, I would like to say that developing an army across a country, it helps to protect your boundaries as well, and
Yeah,
it helps others not to infiltrate in your country, and it helps to grow as a well developed society as well.
exactly.
Okay.
Points.
Have a strong army for we need the better equipments and the better army ammunition. For that a better field of army we need to have a strong support from the strong investment in the army defense sector also. So that if the people are not socially
Uh, okay, as we talk about the UN development report, mainly focus on the GDP and the per capita income. That could only increase by the economic factors like making more startups and by foreign direct investment. And is so for building the economy, we have to invest on the corporate, and if the per capita income of individual will improve, the nation would develop.
Okay,
You, I would like to say that it helps the entrepreneurs in your country to develop as well, and it creates an opportunity of employment, which helps your countrymen to increase the economy of your country, and it helps them to socially as well.
okay, okay. Now we come
Yeah,
to the end of the group discussion. It was a very healthy discussion, and everyone participated well. So now we will be moving on to the next sessions. So Pritam, what are we having right now?